Hello again. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nathaniel with part two. Again, we are speaking and talking about time. Time. Talking about time. Do you have enough time in the day? And the question was in part, this is part two. In part one, somehow my video just cut off, but I was speaking about the time. Do you have enough time? And do you have enough energy in the time that you have to do what you have to do before you reach the age of 60, 70? Did you do anything with your time when you were younger? What about that time? How was the time when you were younger? Did you invest in yourself? Did you invest in making sure that you learn a lot of things, and that you can take that whatever you learn to go towards the future, to make your future bright? Um, the question was, or the question is, do you rather have enough time, or you rather have enough money? Which one you think is better, time or money? And so you can make that a part of the comment, and think about it. God gives all of us 24 hours a day, and it's up to us how much we do with the time that we have. And so if we take care of the time that we have, then things can work out well. Otherwise, time can just leave us like that, and we wonder where the time gone. But I want to say to you that don't pontificate, don't slack up when it comes to time. Yes, don't stop, don't throw in the towel. Just keep working, because you have the time now to do it. Do what you have to do while you have the time. You know, the tomorrow promised to no one, and while it is sunshine, while it is day, work, because you never know what tomorrow gonna brings to you. So talking about time, the more you pay attention to time, the more you invest quality time in yourself, the more you look at what you want to be accomplished for the time that you have, is the better it will be for you in the future. So I would say to you that turn the time into positive action, not something that you regret later on, but something that you will feel good later on, to say, I'm glad I invest this time in whatever way to make my future bright. Your age at this time, you can, many people out there, they are in their 40s, their 50s, 60s, who 70s, who is watching this video, and they can concur with me and say, Nate, man, let me tell you, you're so right, man. I wish I had done this when I was younger. I wish I had done this when I was a certain age. Now I can't even think what says to do anything. Well, like for me personally, when I came to this country, I start planning and I start thinking. I, at the age of, I married at the age of 26, yeah, and then by the time I reached 30, I had 2 kids and a house. Oh yeah, I purchased my house very young. And so, is it because I had money? No. I tell you what I had. I had courage, and I developed a mindset to say, this is what I want to accomplish at this time, at this time, at this time. And I did accomplish it. This is what I'm saying. So therefore, at a young age, I decide what I want and how I want it to be done, and the timeline and all that. And I got it done. I realized my son also followed suit too. Oh my God, I'm so proud of him, very proud of him, because he listens to me, and fortunate for him, he has a dad and a mom, I didn't have none of that. So I didn't have nobody to encourage me, to mentor me, to coach me. But you know, one thing I have, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I had. I had a mind to do good in life. And maybe it's because of the way I was grown up. Very life was very rough, was tough and whatever. And I said I had to fight life. And then what top it off is that I accept Jesus Christ in my life very early, and He gave me wisdom. The Holy Spirit gives you wisdom, man. Some people, yeah, they're Christians, but they have no wisdom because guess what? They don't listen to the Spirit of God. And when you listen to the Spirit of God, God will make it work out for you. So time again is so important that at that time when I gave my life to God, and you know that was a good thing happened to me. So I was able to be wisely deal with life in a different way. I invest in myself. I make sure that I read a lot of books, study a lot of stuff that need to help me in life. You know, I got different trades. You know, I get into the trade world because I was not a high school person, a college person, or anything like that, but I went into the trade and I took the trade and I turned it into business. And so I got into business, several different businesses, and today I can say I'm glad that I took the time and used it wise when I had the time, you see. So I am grateful and so peaceful at this moment to know that I didn't waste my time that God gave to me, you know. And so I wanted to become my own business person, my own boss, because I didn't like people actually, not that it's anything wrong with people telling you what to do, but after a while you have to do your own thing. You have to decide that you don't want to be the 9 to 5. You don't want to be the person that always, you know, don't want to go to work, but you have to go to work, because you have to wake up so early, or you have to, just work for people, build up their account, and your account can't even get nowhere because you're not making the money. This is what I'm saying. And so therefore, because of those time that I have, and I did done wise with those time, I realized that I was not only helping myself, but I help a lot of other people that comes across my platform and my space. So I would say to any young man now, speaking to the young men, that listen, whatever time you have now, don't waste it, because it's important that you look into yourself and say, man, wonder what life gonna be when I reach 40. What is gonna be when I reach 50, 60? What is gonna be like, you know? And we who are born in the early 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, we lived through some ages where um, what we're seeing happening today, we are questioning ourselves. Boy, wonder what it's going to be like in the next 30, 40 years. And what I'm seeing today is like your question, is there going to be a good life for anybody? What is going to be like? How life going to be? We don't know. But one thing I know, I have lived my life, and I did well with the time that I had. And I just pray for those that are now going to the future, into the future, that I hope and pray that things will turn out for them well, and that they will start doing the necessary things to achieve, success in whatever area. Because success is not just in money, but success can be in different things. It could be successful, healthy. You could be, successful in a lot of different ways. But right now, my success is not about, oh, I make a lot of money or whatever. My success is the peace of mind that I have because of what I have done in the past. the joy that I have now because of what I've done in the past, you know. And so I can look back and say, well, I have done my best to be where I am today. And, I have no fear of anything. I have no fear of death. I don't have no fear of anyone will kill me or hurt me or whatever. Because it have a saying that the life you live speaks for you. And if you live good with people, not that people out there, the enemy won't try to, hurt you or cause people to want to hurt you, but live good with everybody. And if you live good with everybody, then guess what? Life will turn out fine. So this moment, time is important to you guys. Look, your age is coming up, not waiting for you. Health, take care of yourself, eat right, rest, and do the best you can for you. And nobody gonna do it for you. Exercise and keep fit, okay? Because you need to. You need to, okay? So I'm gonna close off you guys here. I'm gonna just say, watch out for the next videos that is coming. And this is part 2 of the video that I made, and it's about life, time of life, time. What do you do with your time? Okay. So this is part 2, and thank you again for coming. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I hope you learned something from this one. Okay? Appreciate it.